Hello there everyone, today I bring to you the terrorist Klee and Kaeya showcase. I won't be explaining how the team comp works, but the TLDR is Klee Vape with Xingqiu and Physical Kaeya with Superficial to Superconduct. In the first chamber, I always start off by having a sword character push the flower towards the wall so I can sneak in some environmental damage. Do pay attention to when the flowers in the corner of your field of vision so you can break their shield before they fully charges up. Plus, you get to reduce their resistance after you break their shield. The Jovi Shop doesn't pose much threat in here, just dodge or dodge accordingly and you do fine. The second half of Chamber 1 is technically the same. Again, push the Whopper Flowers towards the wall, break their shield and Unga Bunga with the Joe Bishop and boom! Easy clap! Oh boy, second chamber, the bane of my sanity. I think I hate chamber 2 more than chamber 3. With the notorious C-Scenes electrocuting and freezing you, your spacebar button is broken, can't even hit the C-Scenes properly because they fly away from you. But jokes aside, what I usually do to counter this chamber is to murder the C-Scenes first. And you know how auto-targeting works if the character that you're currently using either uses Catalyst or Bow? Well, of course they have range. In my case, I have Xingqiu to quickly deal with the C-Scenes with his ranged swords. And Klee being a Catalyst user, she can auto-target enemies from a range. Same goes for Xingqiu's ranged sword. In this run, you will see me running away from the treasure hoarders to chase down the C-Scenes. And that to me is the most efficient way to clear this chamber. As for the treasure hoarders, they are just a joke compared to the C-Scenes. Ah, great, here comes the second half of Chamber 2. Most people will refer to this chamber as the Oceanic Zoo. You have boars, squirrels, ducks, and throw in some chaos, and then the Beast Mage. In this chamber, I would recommend bringing cryo characters so you can freeze them. Honestly, this chamber is so chaotic that it's almost impossible to properly dodge every single attack that the Oceanic Mimics throws at you. But if you were to have priorities, I would kill the squirrels first, because their attacks are nuke to your face. You would either freeze them, dispatch them quickly, or bring a shield character to tank a few hits until they die, so you can recover your composure when you have more breathing room. After you're done with the first wave of oceanic mimics, go for the cranes as they can one-shot you if you're not careful. Don't worry about the abyss mage, it will always teleport in front of you. Hydro works best, but if you don't have a hydro character in your team, bring an animal character to slow hydro to make quick work of the pyro abyss mage's shield. The crabs have low health and low damage, so you can ignore them after you dealt with the cranes and abyss mage. Here comes Chamber 3. Oh boy, these Abyss Lectors sure are annoying. Some enjoyed it, some hated it. For me, it's a love-hate relationship. As in the state of Genshin pick right now, Spider Abyss is the only place to challenge the hardest content available right now. While the Abyss Lectors are annoying, it's good that MiHoYo finally stepped up their game and add harder content to the challenge. If you don't have Venti or another grouper character, you can run to either left or right of the arena to lure one of the Abyss Lectors closer to each other, and you can start murdering them. If they are still not close enough together, use elemental burst, charge attacks, or any means of attack to push them closer together. Did you know Xingqiu's burst activation is another option to push enemies? Well, now you know. Once their health is low enough for them to bring up their shields, it's time to break them. Any element is capable of breaking the shields, except for Electro and Physical. Hydro also works here by the way, but Hydro is not as effective as Pyro or Cryo. At the same time, Xingqiu's elemental skill and burst does provide stagger resistance, so you don't get blown away. So you made it to the last chamber. Must have been tough, huh? Well, don't mess it up, otherwise you're gonna fight the Abyss Lactors all over again. What I usually do in here is to kill the Cryo Assassin Mage first, before she spawns any Assassins. If the Cryo Assassin Mage spawns any Assassin, you're off to a bad start. Not only she can put up a shield, she can also teleport whenever there are any Cryo Assassins on field. You're gonna see the Cryo Assassin Mage unable to move or spawn any Assassins, as my Kaeya keeps her stunlocked. After the Cryo Assassin Mage is dead, the priority is to kill the Pyro Fatu Agent first, then Electro Assassin Mage. And that is all I have to explain about my Spire Abyss run. Hope this video is helpful to you, although this is more of a showcase video. Builds will be shown after the run. Enjoy the rest of the footage and thanks for watching!